The StoneSpot Calendar is a great way to keep your company organized. Let's take a look at a couple of its features. I'm going to go over here to Calendar, and I'll click in. And we have the option to see the month view, or the week view, or the day view. Now, you can see here we have some events created. To create an event, you just click on the day that you want to create the event. So, for example, June 5th. And it's going to bring up a form, and you can fill out that form to create an event. To speed things up, we're going to look at an event that's already been created. So we'll look at the Jones Family Consultation. You can see the event name right here, and then the start and end times. This is the collaborators section right here. We have Jane Doe and her email address and cell phone number. And then we have Brian and the email address, and apparently there's no cell phone set for this particular collaborator. You can also set time zones for the collaborators in case you have a collaborator that is in a different time zone than you are. You can set a time zone for them so that event reminders go out at the correct time for everyone, not just you, but for people in other time zones. All right, now down here I can create event reminders. So you can see I have two set. I have the first one set to send both an email and a text message, and it's going to go out 30 minutes ahead of the appointed start time. You can see I have one collaborator, just Jane, and then I have another reminder that's set to go off 5 minutes before the appointed start time. And here we have again just one collaborator, and that's Brian. Now, to create new event collaborators, you have some options. So I'll click on Add Event Collaborator right here, and I get this drop-down menu. If I want to add a collaborator that's a coworker, I can choose from this drop-down list. If I want to add a collaborator that's maybe a client or a supplier, I can just type in a name right here. So I could say Tad Callister. And then I could put in an email address and a cell phone number if I wanted to have a text message go out. And then I could choose a time zone for Tad. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in that same time zone. And that's how you would create a new collaborator. If you want to remove a collaborator, just click on the little X right here. And then I can create a new reminder by just clicking this gold button right here. And I can choose, do I want email, text, or both email and text? So I'm going to go ahead and I'll choose email and text. And I want that to go out, let's say, we'll just say 1 minute ahead. And we're going to have it set for both the collaborators. And then we'll click Save. So that's how you create an event. Now we're going to look at another tool that you've got on the calendar. If you click on this button here, Show Shipment Events, you're going to get some additional events. Now these green ones, these are shipments that you have scheduled. And if you click into the shipment, you'll see all of the orders that you have scheduled to go with that shipment. You'll see the order number and the status of each of those orders and where they're going to. You'll also see the tag that corresponds to this particular shipping location. So if you have an auto tag set, like for example, maybe Oakmont Cemetery is auto tagged with northbound deliveries, that's going to show up right here in the event header. Orders that have an estimated delivery date but have not yet been added to a shipment are going to show up here in red. And we can look at these, and if we wanted to, we can remove one of them, and we can work with each of these orders separately. So maybe I know I'm not going to finish this particular order anytime soon, and so I'm going to move that down to the 13th, and then I'll move this other order into this delivery right here. Just so you know, orders do have to be going to the same delivery location in order to be put into a shipment. Now, if I want to, I can remove orders from the shipment, like maybe I didn't quite get this one finished in time, and so I'm going to deliver that on the 12th, and I'll move this one over here to the 12th as well. And by doing that, if I go into an order, I can see that the the estimated delivery date automatically changes. So we have the 12th of June 2019, and that's going to correspond with my calendar here. So the StoneSpot Calendar is a terrific way to keep your company organized, to keep track of events, to plan your production, and to plan your deliveries.